So y'all remember in episode 24 when I said I fell in love with this chess set? Well, the good homies at Teak reached out and gifted me this chess set as a thank you for attending their pop-up, and y'all have no idea how incredibly grateful and excited I am for this. And this was actually the end of a rainy and very busy day, so let's rewind a little bit. But before we even get into my long day, let's get into this new suitcase I got from Level 8. Now let's get back to the day. So the day started off, we had to do a little setup at our plant shop inside Corridor Flow. We wanted to do a nice little Valentine's Day sale and setup, so we grabbed some sweetheart plants. Then we had to go ahead and grab some pots. And of course, I'm gonna bring you guys along for the whole setup, the repotting, and the entire process. So I've been going back and forth on how to try to make this aesthetically pleasing for y'all. This little transformation, but I cannot figure out for the life of me without making it too boring. So here's the before. We got the back outside boys right here, my workbench right here. We're gonna transform it right. Now it looks like this. I don't know how long that took. I was also cruising. So yeah, took hella long, but I switched out basically the workstation over here. Now I feel like it gives it more room. Like it looks much larger this way. But yeah, I think it looks cool. My whole goal initially was to have this be like a little YouTube studio or like a setup to where I could record from behind and face you guys. Like, so this would be my face, but didn't really work out. So this is what we're working with. So I moved all of the plants right here, kind of give it some texture. I'm sure I'm gonna switch up everything or something sooner or later, but this is what we're looking like thus far. I'm really satisfied with this. I really like how this looks. Definitely room for some extra plants. I definitely do have some pots to be used. Definitely want to fill this one. I love this pot a lot, so we definitely got some room to play with now, so I'm happy. What do you guys think?
wish you could what?
Blindfold me for the video.
That was beautiful. It's hard as fuck.
I actually kind of like the bottom.
Yeah. We finally pulled the trigger, y'all, and got a dream plan of ours. I'll show you guys in a little bit what it is. So here's an interesting story on ours. Ours needs a little bit of rehabilitation. So a lot of leaves have been falling off. We basically have to bring it back to life. A lot of the tips are browning, and I'm sure that a lot of leaves will continue to fall off. Hey, don't you dare, Max. Don't you dare. Stop. A lot of leaves will continue to fall off during the transition period when it gets used to our space, which I'm not tripping about. I'm not upset about that at all. Yeah, this is definitely a wish list plant that we've wanted for a very long time. We always give them to clients, and clients seem to really love them, but we've never gotten one for ourselves. But that changes today. So we officially have one now. We're unfortunately gonna have to remove Murphy. Let me move the Song of India. So yeah, we're gonna have to move this guy. He's going through a transition period as well, because originally we had him up in the loft area. He seemed to really love it up there, but now that he's down here, even with the grow light, I don't know. But we're not gonna give up on him. We're still gonna keep him, but we're just gonna remove him and put him in Murphy's, or remove Murphy and put the Song of India back into Murphy's home. It's gonna look really nice. Like I said, we do have a long road to recovery ahead of us, but I'm really excited for it. It's gonna bounce back, especially in our care. So now that we have the Song of India, who doesn't have a name yet, previously this was the height that we had Murphy at with our grow light. So because the Song of India is obviously much taller, I have to adjust it. So let me go ahead and do that. I'm gonna adjust it pretty significantly, and I'm gonna kind of make it as tall as possible, so that way I can get as much coverage as possible on the Song of India. Because this corner of the house doesn't get as much light as this corner, so I'm trying to give this lady the best life she can possibly get. So that starts with light. And then the next step will be to just position her as perfect as possible. Also, you know what's insane? So I don't know if you guys remember the Song of India we had on the episode of A Fresh Start where we staged our house for the Kia deal. This is actually the same Song of India. So this was destiny for us to have this, because when we were like packing her up, I was like, damn, it would be so dope if we were to actually have this plant. And literally, this is the same exact plant that we had. Crazy. That's pretty much it. I think that's looking pretty good. Probably off camera I'll continue to adjust it, but I think this is solid. I like it more than Murphy because with Murphy, being that he's a Monstera and his foliage is a dark green, the leaves are pretty massive. It makes this space more enclosed, and he was really close to the ground too, so that also makes the space enclosed. Now that we have this Song of India, there's a lot of pockets to where you can see the wall, so that makes it more airy, and the fact that it's growing upward also makes the surface area a little bit more spacious, and it just makes the living room in general just an illusion to where it's like much bigger, you know what I mean? So I'm excited. If you guys were wondering, we used to have a index bookshelf right here that is no longer here, and now this is our current setup. This is not going to be forever, so this bench I'm actually going to put here, but yeah, this is not the current or the forever setup, which I'm not mad at. Like, this space does look pretty dope, but the index bookshelf that we have something to replace it, and it is a really, really incredible piece. Like, I am so fortunate to be able to have worked with Teak to customize this piece. Y'all already know, as soon as that comes in, I'm recording that and take you guys along with me for every moment, because like I said, I'm just super excited. But let me know what you guys think. I really love our Song of India here. It makes the space look just more everything. Literally whatever adjective you want to say, that's what it makes the space look like. So if you guys have any name suggestions for our Song of India right here, leave them down below. And also let me know what you think of the switch with Murphy and the Song of India. Personally, I love it, but let me know what you guys think.